Hi, I'm Healy. Welcome to my channel and welcome to an unboxing video. Ladies and gentlemen, I am fresh off of my 3.59 walking trail walk. I did it, y'all. I finished it and in record time. The first time I did this walk, I didn't time it at all. I just wanted to get used to the walk, the distance, etc. So I didn't worry about timing it. The second time I finished in 1 hour and 10 minutes. The third time I finished in 1 hour and 11 minutes. And y'all, guess what time I finished it in today? Not that it's about speed or nothing like that. Really, it's about going the full distance of the 3.59 miles. But I finished it today, y'all. 1 hour and 1 minute. Yes, I'm so happy, y'all. I started off at a good pace. I felt good. Of course, as I progressed through and they have like some slight inclines and stuff, you know, your girl had to slow down just a little bit, but I never stopped. I kept going. I made it through. Like, I know I was going to do the whole thing. And again, it's not about time. It's about doing the whole trail. It's about so many things for me. But I did it. I came straight home, y'all. Instead of rewarding myself with like a Starbucks Frappuccino or ice blended from coffee bean and tea leaf or something like that, y'all, I came home. I'm about to record this video. And I'm going to reward myself with a big, fat, juicy steak with some onions and bell peppers, probably. And maybe some broccoli, y'all. I don't know. But the main thing is going to be that steak. A 1 pound T-bone steak. All for me, y'all. I'm eating it all by myself. Before we get into this unboxing video, please take a minute to like my video, subscribe, click that notifications bell, share this video, comment in the comment section. All right, now let's get to it. I referenced this video in the last video I did all the way at the end. So make sure you watch all of my videos. I know that last one was long, y'all. If you want to know where I've been, what's been going on, what's been happening, where I'm at now, where I'm trying to go in the future, check out that last video. It was a chill chat. It was over 30 minutes long, but I think that it was well worth your time if you just want to get caught up to what's been going on with me. We're going to get straight into the video because I only have a limited amount of time before the house start getting busy. So y'all, here is the package. Here is, let's see. All right, make sure we had this right in here in frame. This is it, y'all. This is my TEMU package. Now you can kind of see why I said, you know, hey, I hope that nothing is broken. I hope that nothing is broken, y'all, but we about to see. I have some scissors here, and I am going to try to carefully, like, cut this open, or just cut a little spot where I can open up the rest of the package. Okay, all right. Nice little split, and stuff is already starting to come out. It looked like everything, or at least a few things, are individually packaged in this package. And if I didn't mention before, y'all, this is my first order from TEMU. I have been getting blasted with the ads ever since TEMU came out in like August or September of last year, and just ad after ad, commercial ad, just, y'all, it was everywhere. And I was like, nah, you know, let me see, because this is actually like the American version of one of the major Chinese companies. Almost, we could kind of compare it to like a combination of Amazon and eBay, kind of like that. But I'm telling y'all, TEMU, if they keep going like they're going, y'all, they're gonna give Amazon a run for their money. Amazon and eBay and everybody else. Since this was my first order, y'all, I didn't order a lot of stuff. I did take advantage of just the ridiculously low prices, but even still, I didn't want to order I'm gonna say a large monetary total of products, because I got a lot of stuff for the price that I spent. I'll pop all that stuff up on the screen and stuff as I go. But I didn't want to spend a lot of money just in case, you know, I didn't get the order came damaged, customer service wasn't popping, just all kinds of stuff. So depending on how this first order goes, that's going to determine if I order more from Temu. Everything I got was either for my garden or for my kitchen or household. You know, stuff that's nice to have, but I wouldn't be too upset if things didn't turn out right. The first thing that I pulled out the bag are these, and these are strainers. So like, you know, when you cook your rice or you cook your noodles, your pasta or whatever, instead of having to try to hold the pot top over the pot, or just otherwise, you know how we try to strain everything without the noodles or the rice or the beans or the whatever falling out. You can just put it in this dish and you strain out right here through these holes while everything stays safely inside the container. And this is, the plastic is pretty sturdy. Let me take this one out the pack, just so you can see it without the plastic. So it's a decent size. I say this will fit, what, about 2.5 cups of cooked rice in here comfortably, and also give you more room to actually tilt it without stuff falling out. I was looking to see if they had the number of the plastic. You know how they have the recycling plastic numbers, but I don't know if this is used with food, so I'm guessing, I'm hoping that it's at least a number 5, either a 2, a 4, or 5 for food grade. It doesn't list that at all on here, but the advertisements and the way that they show and represent this is being used with food. So this color is Nordic blue, and of course it's made in China. I mean, but we knew that though, that wasn't no surprise. So I got this color, this is Nordic blue. I got this is a white one, same thing. And then I also got, let's see, this is Nordic green, same thing. So I got 3 of these. Y'all, I don't recall how much this stuff costs because I ordered it on April 20th and my order arrived, I believe it was May 8th. When you place your order, just make sure you have some time. This is my first impression, but I wouldn't order stuff if I needed a rush delivery. Give yourself about 2 weeks time, because it is coming from China, y'all. Let's, you know, I tracked the tracking and it came through customs. So definitely outside the United States into the United States. Y'all, this stuff came from China. Okay, let's just go ahead and be real with it. The next thing I got, let's see. Okay, all right, this is for my garden. And this is a pressure sprayer. Here it says watering pot. I want to use this when I mix my liquid fertilizers and when I want to spray an area. I wanted to buy 2 because if I ever have to spray any pesticides, whether it be a natural pesticide or synthetic pesticide, which I don't intend on spraying, especially synthetic pesticides, y'all, but you never know, because the aphid has been out of control. That cabbage, y'all, I could have saved 2 of the cabbage, but I saw a slug on 1 cabbage, not even of the 2 that I could have saved, and I was like, So all them 6 cabbages is gone, y'all. They going to the compost pile. Anyway, I wanted to get 2 of these. 1 for me to spray my liquid fertilizer, and then 1 if I did any pesticides or whatever. I didn't want to get them mixed up in the same container. So this is it. It is 2 liters. And y'all, I'm not going to take everything out the plastic because I'm not about to use all this stuff like right now. And I'd rather just leave it in the plastic that it came in, because y'all know I'm throwing this orange Temu bag away. The next thing I got was covers to go over bowls or dishes or containers. Right here it just says the product name is Kitchen Tool, y'all. But these are those plastic covers. You know how sometimes if you have a bowl of food, for whatever reason you don't put it in your Tupperware with the lid, you have it in a bowl. And I do not like open containers in my refrigerator, y'all. I don't like bowls and plates and sauces in my refrigerator either. But if for some reason the Tupperware with the bottom and the top is not clean or is not available, you have a bowl or something, you have a plate or something, these are the containers that fit over it. And they have different sizes. I believe it's 5 or 6. Oh Lord, look at this little bit of thing. Oh, and they got a little smiley face on it, y'all. Got a little smiley face. So this is obviously a small, and it have some stretch. It have some stretch to it. I don't want to stretch it too much, y'all. Here is the next size. These are really like peeled together. Here is the next size, and you can see the shape. This one is circular. This one is circular. One of them looked like it was kind of square shaped, but I guess it depends on how you fit it around the container. Here is another one. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, 5. This looked like it'll fit over a bowl, like a regular size bowl. And this one here might fit over a small saucer plate. So it's 6 in a pack. And I got these, I saw these in a Dollar Tree, and I believe you only got 3 of them for $1.25. And this is 6 for however much it costs. The next thing I got was this laundry bag, and this is actually for your shoes. And I think I bought more than one of these, but I'm gonna just show y'all this one. I may have gotten 2 or 3 of these, but this is what it looks like. Oh, this is a nice size. This is a nice size. And this is for 1 pair of shoes. If you have shoes that you want to wash in the washing machine and you don't want them all over the place, banging all around in the inside of the washer or the dryer, this material is pretty thick too. Let me see. And the zipper is sturdy, because y'all know sometimes them zippers, you breathe on it and the zipper broke. Oh no, this is a nice sturdy zipper. And the material, this is thicker than what I thought it would be. But a good size for maybe a size 12 or 13, depending on, you know, how big your feet are. But that's why I got this size. I believe they did have a smaller size, or they had more than one size, but I got this size because I felt like it would comfortably fit 2 shoes in here. And I got this mainly for my tennis shoes, and I have some canvas shoes, y'all, that they white, and oh my goodness, they need to be clean. They really need to be clean. So I'm hoping that I can use this laundry bag to clean the shoes, or to not damage the inside of the washing machine, not get tangled up in the rest of the clothes. I went through the rest of the bag and I found it. So I did get 3 of these laundry bags. Like I said, I'm using these to clean my shoes, or it could be to clean anything that you want to just have separate from the rest of the clothes in the laundry. The next thing that I got was this scrubbing sponge, and I got this for the kitchen and for the bathrooms. I just wanted to have something separate, just to kind of do some deep scrubbing, like when I'm scrubbing inside the sink, or I was thinking about scrubbing the tub or the shower walls. I would have something just with a handle on it where I really could just get in there with it. This part is like the scrub hard part. This is the soft sponge, and then you have more kind of solid scrubby at the top. I don't think this is not meant to be separated, so I'm not sure why the sponge part in the middle. I'm not sure, but I like the fact that it has a handle on it. I got 4 of them, and I'm hoping that they do the job. The next thing I got were these 2 cleaning brushes. They came 2 in a pack, and I think when I first saw these, ooh, the bristles are kind of tough. I think when I first saw these, I was thinking about maybe like scrubbing my vegetables or cleaning my vegetables. But these seem kind of tough. This might be good for like potatoes or something like that, but not something with a soft body. They seem a little bit too rough for that. Unless you gently glided over it, but these bristles are pretty tough. I think they are meant for cleaning in the kitchen or whatever, but I was thinking more of vegetable cleaning. But I bought something else that I think might be a little bit better. I just want to say, y'all, TEMU get you, right? Because you start looking around, you start shopping, you see one thing, they always recommending similar items or something like that. Or if they see that you click on something, then they start popping up items that's either similar to that or complementary to that. They will keep you on the site for hours if you let them. And then I said it's comparable to eBay because you have a bunch of different sellers that's selling the same thing. Even more so than Amazon, because Amazon have different people selling the same thing too. But TEMU is more like eBay in that it's a known fact. You definitely have multiple people selling the same thing. I look at the ratings for the product. I look at the ratings for the seller. I look at the quantity that they've sold. I have to kind of get a little strategic with it because I did not want to pay, say, $1 for something, y'all, and then I click after I have already purchased it. Then I click down the line and see somebody selling the same thing for 75 cents. Y'all, that'll drive me crazy. Yes, 25 cents will drive me crazy. So I did a lot of searching and research, and I put stuff in my basket. It took me probably 2.5 weeks before I made my purchase, from the time that I really started looking and seeing everything that they had. And y'all, TEMU have a little bit of everything. This was the other thing that I was talking about. But instead of using those brushes to clean my vegetables, I'm thinking maybe something like this is better. You see it have small teeth. And these teeth are, they pretty sturdy, but they still seem like they might be a little bit better for going through your vegetables. You put your finger through here and you can actually grip around the vegetable or the fruit or whatever you cleaning. A nice little sturdy but a softer brush than those other two cleaning bristles. So I might be using this for my fruits and vegetables. And I got 3 of these all together. Again, y'all, I forgot how much everything costs, but I will have everything posted up in this area. The next few things I got were for my garden. The first thing I got are these. They're called garden buttons. This end goes to the stake, or if you have a large stemmed plant, it'll go to the plant. You cross this over and clamp it. Let me see if I can. And then the small end goes to whatever the smaller item is. And this expands if you need, say, like this to be larger, this to be smaller. It expands. But this is a way for me. When I saw this, I was thinking about how I want to trellis the tomatoes and try to just have them a little bit more manageable. Y'all, I think it might be too late for me to do this. Those tomatoes, cherry tomatoes, have grown just wild. But I'm going to do some heavy pruning on the leaves, and then maybe what's left over I can gather up in these and then trellis them to just make them more manageable for me. I believe, let's see, so this is the 50-piece one. I thought I got the one with the 100, but maybe I just got the one with the 50. Again, I want to test everything out, y'all, before I start going ham on TEMU. The next item I got was this garden tape, and I think this is Velcro. Let me see. Yeah, it is. This is Velcro, and this is just something else for me to organize and manage my garden. I could use this around vegetables. I could use this around stakes. I could use this for trellising. I could use this for a number of things, and not even just in the garden, but that's why I bought it. We're gonna see. I gotta say, y'all, so far everything has been properly packaged, y'all. I thought for sure something was gonna be cracked, broken, missing, whatever, but y'all, hey, I gotta give it to TEMU. They're holding it down. So far so good, but let's get through the rest of the stuff I bought. Continuing with the garden, I got some more tape, and this is like for tree mending. If your tree branch breaks, this would have come in handy when I had that bare root where the stick just broke, y'all, and I probably could have saved it. I tried to save it with, I think, some painter's tape or something, y'all. I still don't know the results of that. The bare roots, y'all, is still that, just bare roots. It ain't nothing but sticks. Period. That's it, just sticks. Now the great bare roots, they are doing so well. I really have to trellis those like ASAP. But if I ever have any damage to branches or stems or stalks or whatever, I could use this tape to mend it. And then not necessarily to mend, but to protect. I got this as the tree trunk wrap. I got that because I want to protect the tree trunks and the bases from when I water the trees and just whatever. I just want to be able to protect the base and the main trunk of my trees. And so that's why I bought this. And this is just brown tree tape. Let me see. Yeah, it's like spongy paper. It feels like it's very easy to wrap around a tree. It's taped up, y'all. I don't want to untape it, but it feels sturdy. It feels almost like a thin cardboard, a thin, almost kind of rubbery cardboard. But I will use this to protect the trunk of my trees. I will wrap up at least, I'm looking at my cherry tree, probably the bottom 2 or 3 feet, at least that main trunk. And then again, if I had any damage to any main major branches, even after I used this mending tape, then I could also use this around it just for a little extra protection. If y'all remember last season, I struggled with my strawberries. They grew, they were red, they ripened and everything, but the pill bugs, June bugs, people call them different things, the little black roly bugs, they ate my strawberries, y'all. And I think part of it is because they touched the ground. They touched the soil surface. And so I bought items that will help to lift the strawberries up off the soil. And I got 3 of these. So these are the larger circular ones. And you can adjust the size of these. You'll see it in the picture. I don't want to take these out the pack, but I got these circular ones, 3 of those. And then I also got, these are square ones. And hold up, y'all. Wait, they better have some legs up in here. Oh, all right. Okay, here are the legs. And it's not that tall. It's not going to be that far up off the ground, but even 2 or 3 inches up off the soil, the bugs won't crawl up there and get it. And mainly what the roly-polies are looking for is the decayed and dead branches, fruit, leaves, or whatever. That's their job, to eat that up, help to decompose it so it goes back in the soil. But sometimes if you have a ripe strawberry next to a decaying leaf or a decaying strawberry, the roly-poly don't care. He just gonna eat it all. So this is just to protect my strawberries and any other plants that I might need to be protected. And I got these, it's not really square, it's a rectangle, but I got this shape and then I got the circle ones because it depends on how big the plant is and where exactly I'm gonna put these. And I got 3 of these as well. Y'all, I have sweet potato slips. I think they slips. I'm hoping that they potatoes all of this time. But I have some of them in a black 15-gallon planter pot. And then I have some in, I believe it's a 45-gallon grow bag. Either 45-gallon or 35-gallon grow bag. But I can't see what's going on. I really want to see if the potatoes are growing, if bugs is tearing them up, if I need to do something. I really want to see what's going on. And I had saw on Amazon that they have the grow bags with the little side flap where you can look at the potatoes and see what's actually going on underground. But y'all, look what I found on TEMU. This is a 10-gallon grow bag. It says all great harvests begin with healthy roots. Choose an aeration fabric pot for a bountiful fruit. I didn't get it because it was a grow bag. The reason why I got it is because it has that window or that pocket where you can look and see what's going on. I don't know how many potatoes I can actually grow in a 10-gallon pot. But all right, let's see if I can. You're probably not gonna be able to see the whole thing. This is a nice little size. This is the 10-gallon grow bag. Try to, so you could see this whole thing. It's a little bit bigger than what I thought it would be. This is the inside, and this is canvas fabric material. It's very thick. That's a good thing. But the thing that surprised me is this flap. The Velcro is thick, but it's a hole. It opens up. I thought that it was gonna have a clear piece of plastic so you can just look and see. But what I think I'm gonna do is I can put tulle in this area and fill it up with dirt and put the sweet potatoes and or whatever I'm planting here, the carrots or whatever. But I can put tulle in this area right here. So when I open up the flap to check on things, the soil won't spill out. And then this thing, y'all, I ain't gonna lie, I don't even know what this is. Let's see. It takes so long for the stuff to come, y'all. And then let's check. So this is, oh, okay, so I bought this to help me. So when I am mixing my soil for my planters or my seed starters or just a small amount of soil and amendments, I can mix that stuff together in this area without making a mess all over my table or wherever I'm putting stuff together. And there's snaps right here in the corners, and I'm not sure exactly how it's supposed to go, but I'm gonna just snap these together. And I believe this is so your soil doesn't run off the edges. I think this is how it was advertised. This is pretty neat. And so now you have this area that's contained, and I can do all of my soil mixing and everything in here. And this is a nice size. This is a nice size. I probably can get what, maybe a half cubic foot of soil and amendments mixed in here. Like I said, for my seed starting trays, or just multiple times to fill up a 5-gallon bucket, or for my raised beds. But that's why I bought this, just to have a working area when I'm mixing my soil, instead of always having to use my wheelbarrow or some big large thing. This can fit on my table that I have outside, and this would be good for that. Oh, y'all, this have some kind of like maybe a new plastic smell, or at first it smelled a little fishy, but it's probably just new plastic manufacturer smell. I don't like that, but hopefully it'll gas off as this is opened up. I might let it sit for a half hour or so after I open up to use it. These next few things go back to kitchen, bathroom kind of area. The first thing I got was this, and I know this is going to come in handy. This is a jar opener, and they have different sizes for like different size jars, y'all, because it kills me, especially when I'm trying to open a jar of, oh, y'all would get me, pickles, pasta sauce. And I have a hard time opening. Nobody else around to help me, y'all. I'm struggling. I'm using the bottom of my shirt. I'm using the kitchen towel. I'm tapping the jar on the counter. I'm doing all kind of stuff. So I want to use this, and you can see the different sizes in it's gripping on the inside here. And then this is the top. And I like the fact that they have different sizes, 4 different sizes. And I can use this to open up the jars. I got this item, and this is something to help me clean inside the windowsills and other tight areas, like long, narrow areas, or just narrow areas. Y'all, and this plastic is on here tight. Okay. I saw this and I wanted to get more than one, but I was like, let me just get one first. So this is the handle, and these are the bristles. and they just fit in between like the ridges of your windowsill, door sill, whatever. You can take these out. Let me see. I think you press this, and I think, oh, no. So this is something that you can wedge in the windowsill and stuff, like for extra grimy dirt or just things that you can't get with the brush out. Oh, this is just something that you can use with this to help get the dust and stuff out. These things do come out. This is the clamp that's holding it in. I don't know exactly how to take them out, so I'm not gonna do it, but I know these come out so you can wash them and clean them and then reuse them again. So I'm gonna see how this one goes. There's a lot of different gadgets like similar to this that helps you to clean, like I say, in windowsills, door sills, stuff like that, just places where you can't normally get into. And I'm going to test this out. If it works, I'm going to buy more of these, or I might try some of the different varieties that they have of this type product. The next thing that I have are these refrigerator liners, and these are liners for your refrigerator. And hold on, I'm trying to see where to open it up, y'all. And I like these because they have a little bit of thickness to it. It's not like a thin piece of plastic or anything like that. They have a little thickness to them, and I believe it's long enough to fit most refrigerators. And I have a larger size refrigerator, but I think, y'all, I can't get this out of here, but I think this is enough to fit the shelves. And I believe it's 4 per pack. Yeah, it is. So it's 4 per pack. This is the size of the sheet. You have this is the bubbly rough side. I think that goes face down. And this is the smooth side up on the top. I think the rough side goes down to like attach to the glass, and then the smooth side is on the top. It's 4 sheets per pack. And I also got a pink pack, and I got kind of like this neon green pack. So I don't have that many shelves in my refrigerator, y'all. It's not that big, but I want to be able to just distinguish the shelves, or I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I might put some of these in the refrigerator drawers, you know, like where you put your lettuce and fruits and vegetables and stuff like that. But I thought that this was pretty neat. It seems like it'll be easier to clean. It's not that cling refrigerator shelf wrap, because I got stuff like that before too, and it's fine until you have to clean it, until you have to wipe it, until you have to take it off, because it's not reusable. These are reusable. They flexible. They have a little, they're not too thick, but it's not paper thin either. And I like the fact that it has these almost like rubber feet for the bottom, and then a smooth surface. So I'm gonna try these out, y'all. I bought enough of them, but we're gonna see how that works. And then the last thing I bought, y'all, and I really hope that this works because I need it. You know how the seam in your bathroom, especially in your bathroom, but your kitchen too, where you have that caulk and you scrub and clean, and depending on the chemicals and the products that you use to clean that area, you end up wearing out the caulk. And then that's an area where mold and grease and grime and stuff can build up. So I'm trying to do some preventative measures. And then I also have a couple of areas that it's too late to be preventative. I need to be reactive. So I bought this. Uh-oh, hold on, y'all, this stuff. I bought this caulking tape. And the sticky part is on this side and this side. And then if you can see this, hold on. You see how it's kind of, wait, now I'm unraveling the whole thing. But if you can see how this is like half. This is the seam. So you have the top half that goes on, what's that? The vertical surface. And then you have the other half that goes on the horizontal surface. So it's not like you have to put 2 separate pieces and try to line them up and make them fit just right. It's already the 2 pieces together. And so you just will fold it at a 90-degree angle and just lay it down. And like I said, here's the strip for the sticky part on the bottom. And this is a nice size. I want to use this in my bathroom. You can also use this around your toilet. Anywhere that you have a caulking seal, then you can use this. And I like the fact that this is caulking tape, so I don't have to deal with caulk itself. I have caulk. You know, you put it in a gun and you squeeze it and put the bead, and then you gotta try to smooth it out. Hopefully you don't have no air pockets and bubbles. You don't miss a spot. You end up having to go over it twice. With this, it's just the tape. You measure it out, lay it, take the seal off of the tape, and you good to go. I like this because it's tape. You don't have to mess with the caulk. And once you lay it down, and then that's it. You don't have to worry about going over it a second time. You don't have to check for air pockets and air bubbles. You don't have to smooth it with your finger and all of that kind of stuff. This tape is good, and if it works, I will definitely be buying more. And ladies and gentlemen, that is it for my first TEMU haul. It was mostly garden and kitchen household stuff. All of that stuff that you saw, I spent $25, and I believe it was $3 with tax. So under $30, I got all of that stuff. I did have a coupon. If I spent $50, I got $25 off. So that pretty much was a 50% off coupon. I think I went over by a few cents. And then when you add the tax, like I said, it was a little bit over $28. But that's not bad. If everything is a decent quality and it works, it doesn't break on first use or fall apart or whatever, y'all, I'm gonna be good to go. I have seen a lot of reviews on TEMU products. I have seen videos where people have purchased clothes, people have purchased jewelry, household items, garden items. TEMU has pretty much everything, and I think their inventory is growing as people type in certain things for the search. And if TEMU doesn't have them, I think if enough people type in that item to search, I think they acquire that item. So I believe TEMU will give Amazon, eBay, and other similar companies, American companies, a run for their money. You almost can't beat the prices. I don't have a need during this order to contact customer service unless I go back and find that something is missing. Y'all, I still don't know how they got all of that stuff in that bag and nothing was broke, nothing was scratched, nothing was damaged. Everything was fine. But when I looked at that big glob bag, that orange bag, I was like, something must be broke. I was hoping that it wasn't, but I was like, But guess what? I mean, it was fine. The only thing I have to say is if you put in a TEMU order, don't expect rush delivery unless they have something for expedited shipping. I placed my order on April 20th and I received my order, I believe it was May 8th. And when I placed the order, they said the window was between May 8th and May 12th. And if the order came after May 14th, I will automatically receive a $5 credit towards my next order. Now, of course, from the time that I completed this order from April 20th to today, they have been sending multiple texts, multiple emails. Every ad in YouTube is a TEMU ad almost. They bombard you. Buy more, buy more. This is what you have looked at. This is what's in your basket. Oh, y'all, let me say something about that. So when you click on something, even if it's for your wish list, so not something that you want to buy, but just something that you want to save, just so you don't forget about it, the items in your wish list are applied to your cart for your next purchase. So what you have to do is when you make that second order or any subsequent order, make sure you go through not just the things you add to your cart, but also the things that are on your wish list, because those items are checked already. And you'll make the purchase and you'll end up buying the items in your wish list and the items that you added to the cart. So just make sure that you check that. Make sure that you check around. Once you find a product that you like, make sure you check the prices. And to me, even more importantly than the prices, check the seller's ratings and then check the ratings for the product. Because sometimes you'll have high ratings for the product, but the particular seller that you see will have low ratings. If a seller has low ratings, I don't want to purchase from them because this stuff is already coming from China. It already has to go through customs. I'm already waiting 2 weeks or more or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want issues with a seller. I don't want to have to contact customer service, really. If I do, of course, I don't want there to be any problems, but I don't even want to have to contact them in the first place. So I've also seen videos of YouTubers who get special discount codes and they get free items and stuff, y'all. I'm not there yet. I don't know anything about that. But if I do ever get a code, best believe I'm going to be putting it in my description box. And I want y'all to support me. But you know, that's totally up to you. I will make it available though. That's for sure. But ladies and gentlemen, that is all I have for this video. Let me know, have you made a TEMU order? Is it your first order? Have you ordered multiple times? Did everything go well? Did you have any issues with TEMU? Let me know, what type of products are you purchasing? Are you buying things for your garden? Are you buying hair accessories or hair products? Are you buying jewelry, clothes, shoes? TEMU has it all. And let me know what you got. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all I have for this video. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, click that notifications bell, share this video, share my playlist, and share my channel with everyone you know. And until next time, be safe, be well, and be blessed.